we're gonna go to Alex. So let's try to keep these as tight as we can, guys.
Yeah, wow. So many good quotes. Greg, just a simple one. Like I find like people like getting like nervous because even myself, like they don't feel like they are where they want to be at this point in their life, no matter what age you are in. So like even for you now, like um how do you still determine that it like where you want to be and give yourself credit for being okay where you are even today? Because I imagine you still change even now. You don't ever arrive. So
I'm nervous now. I mean, to be honest with you, I take my Whoop off, my little tracker, when I do this stuff because my heart rate, like the numbers are higher when I do stuff like this than when I actually even work out and train. I still get nervous for all of these things. What tends to ground me is referring back to my plan. Like I do wake up each day and I do read my 3-year plan, my map. I do wake up and I read the fundamental standards that I have for myself each morning. Am I waking up on time? Am I doing again? Am I just doing what I say I'm going to do? Back to simplicity. Am I just being a man of my word? If I said it or I wrote it, am I actually doing it? And what I found is when I refer back to that, it's very grounding. I can actually do this in here. And I can look at my day. I tend to look at the week ahead, and I look at the week that was and the week ahead. How did I do in the week that was before? If I didn't get hit what I wanted to hit, how do I not make those mistakes or missteps in the week ahead? And I just block that and go, okay, can I keep this simple? And if my standards need tweaking, the interesting thing is once you make a plan, once you have a map, once you start operating this way, what is a lot simpler is it's easier to go from version 2.0 to 2.1 or 2.2. You can make these little system upgrades. The harder part is just establishing at the beginning, what that plan and what that looks like. So yeah, I absolutely get nervous. Do I blow things up and change them? Yes. Do I see people every day that I think are way out ahead of where I am and that are where I want to be? Yes. Do I believe I'm going to get there? Sure. And a lot of times, some of this stuff I'm looking at, I find, within a few weeks, I look and go, I didn't actually really want that. That was the shiny object syndrome, or, hey, that seemed really cool, but that doesn't fit. And I think that's something to pay attention to also is that you can look, you can see, you can make that move, but it's okay. Reserve the right to change your mind and be like, oh, I went after that thing, but that's not really what I want. So let me just go back to the basics and really focus on what it is I do want.